Hey guys, welcome to day number 3 of our 5-day sneak peek into coaching group. Today I wanted to go over with you something that I get asked about a lot from my new coaches or people who are thinking about signing up to coach, and that's social media. How do you go about growing your business through social media? I don't know that many people. I hear that all the time, and I'm here to tell you, you don't have to know a bunch of people. When I started coaching, I think I had maybe 200 friends on my Facebook. I was that person who deleted people off of my Facebook if I hadn't talked to you for a while or if I didn't know you really well. So I didn't have this huge network of people that I started out with. I didn't have a whole lot of experience on social media. I posted pictures of my son a lot. Before I had my son, we had lived in Spain for a little while, so I posted a lot of our travel pictures. But I never used it for anything other than basically just sharing pictures with my family who may not live close enough to me to see all of these things happening. So for me, this was a big thing, something I had to learn, and it's something that you can learn too. If I can do this and start from basically no friends on my social media account and really not knowing what I was doing and not being a very outgoing person myself, you can totally do this too. The number one thing I will share about social media is consistency is key. You will hear us say this all the time. Being consistent is what is going to grow your business. On social media, Facebook, for example, has something called affinity, which means every time you post something, the more likes, shares, and comments you get on that post is going to make it so that more people see what you're posting. If you are not posting consistently, Facebook sees that, hey, you might not be very popular, and they don't share your post with as many people. So being consistent on Facebook, and that means posting 2 to 3 times a day, is really important to growing your network and having more people see what you have to say. For example, as well, the question I get a lot is, well, I don't want to just post about fitness and nutrition. People are going to think I'm coming out of the blue with this, or they're going to get sick of hearing about fitness and nutrition stuff or Beachbody, or that's not the point of this, you guys. I go by what I call the 80-20 rule, which is not really 80-20 because I only post about 3 times a day. But if you're posting 3 times a day, think of it this way. One of those posts is going to be something fitness, nutrition, or coach related, and the other 2 posts are going to be something personal. Post about something you did that day. Ask a question to your followers. Post a picture of your kids or your animals or something that you did, anything. You can post absolutely anything. You don't have to have this crazy, amazing life to have all these Facebook posts. That was something I was concerned about. I did not do much. I pretty much stayed home with my son. So I had to think of things to post. I had to come up with ideas of things to post. But just share your story, share your day. And then that one time a day when you're posting something about fitness, nutrition, or coaching related, it doesn't have to scream Beachbody. You could post a recipe, for example. You could post a workout that you did that day. You could post, for example, one that I used. I was taking a nap in the middle of the day, and I posted about how I feel lucky to be able to nap in the middle of the day when my son does because I stay home and I create my own schedule as a coach. So finding creative ways to share those things is really important as well on your social media. Networking, that's something that I get a lot of questions about as well, and something that I struggled with quite a bit when I first started. Like I said, I did not have a lot of friends and people on my Facebook. I was not a very outgoing person. So what I did is I started joining groups on Facebook, groups that I was genuinely interested in. I joined a lot of mom groups. I joined some travel groups. I joined some clean eating groups, and then I just started networking with those people. I stayed engaged in the groups. I posted and asked questions. I answered people's questions as I could, and as I started talking with people in the group, I started adding them as friends on my Facebook page. And because I was being consistent in my Facebook posts, they saw what I was doing, and a lot of times that's all it takes to get somebody interested. So whether you're starting with 100 friends on Facebook or 1,000 friends on Facebook, you can build your business through social media. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is what we call the 3 vital behaviors. And these are the 3 things that are really key in making sure that you're growing your business however you want to or however fast you want to. And those behaviors, the first one is inviting. Invite people to join in your journey with you. What I always say is, I'm not selling somebody something. I don't want to sell you a program and have that sit on your shelf. I want to invite you along in my journey. I want to continue to be healthy, and I want to help you do the same thing. So join this group and be a part of that with me. So always be inviting to join the team. That's one of the main vital behaviors. The second vital behavior that I feel is probably the most important and one that is overlooked quite a bit is personal development. Like I've said before, was not a very confident person when I started this. I didn't have any crazy leadership skills. I didn't have any business skills. I didn't know everything about fitness and nutrition. I learned all that by reading personal development, by listening to old team calls. We have an absolutely amazing upline team of people. So you've always got trainings that you can listen to grow yourself wherever it is you might need help with. But that's another really important part of doing this coaching opportunity, is just growing yourself every day, listening to that personal development every day so that you're filling yourself up so that you can give back more to other people and they can learn from you. It's really important to be consistent in that. For me personally, I fit that in every morning. I do 15 minutes a day every morning, but you can fit it in anywhere. You can listen to calls while you're cooking dinner. You can listen to calls when you're in the car. You can listen to podcasts. But yeah, being up on top of your personal development, that's something I skipped when I first started, and I can't tell you how important that is. And then the third vital behavior is just being a product of the product. Loving Shakeology and drinking it every day and sharing that with people. Working out every day and trying new programs and really just loving what this product is and being a product of that. I tell people I'm always going for my next before and after picture, whether that's before and after from a 3-day refresh, whether that's a new program that I'm doing. For example, right now I'm doing Body Beast, so my before and after is I can't do any pull-ups, and by the end of this I'm going to be able to do 3 pull-ups. There's a before and after. Always being a product of the product, that is what people will see from you. You on social media are branding you. People can get these programs on Amazon. They can get them on the Beachbody website. They can get them from other coaches. Your job as a coach when helping people is to get them to get it from you and to give them a reason to get that from you. Be relatable, share your story. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody relates to that. Be yourself. Share when you have a struggle. Share something personal. Put yourself out there and be a little bit vulnerable, and you will be surprised on how many people can relate to you and your specific journey and want to join in on that with you. So yeah, that's social media. Gives you a little bit more of an idea of how you would use social media as a coach, I hope, and how even if you don't feel like you're necessarily strong at social media, it's something that you can really grow and learn how to do. I definitely have over this last year. I was not a pro, and you guys can totally do that too. So any questions about social media, go ahead and post those below. And I hope I answered some of your questions and eased some of your concerns about how you'll go about expanding your network and reaching more people. All right, talk to you later. Bye.